This Toyota Tundra was my dream truck, and as time goes on, it is only becoming a nightmare. Since I bought this truck, it has been nothing but trouble. So if you or anyone you know is in the market for a used vehicle, you may want to watch this, as I'm going to tell you some things to look out for before you go and make the purchase. Spoiler alert, these issues aren't all that bad, but had I known them, this truck maybe wouldn't be here. So let's talk about where this started. I was completely bummed out that a previous sale fell through. I get online and I see this one. I rush to it. It's about an hour and a half away. When I get there, I have my blinders on. I am not interested in any of the defects. I'm just looking at how perfect it is. And well, I skipped over a few things. As soon as I got home with this Toyota Tundra, parked it right next to my Tacoma, I pulled up in reverse, and I see that the third brake light is flickering. Now, when I picked up the truck, it was daytime, so I didn't turn on all the lights, which I should have. Never thought that lights would be a problem, but in this case, it is. Now, I've had this truck for about 2 months now, and I've been meaning to do this, so I'll do it now. But it wasn't so much a problem, it was more so, if I miss this, what else did I not see? So I picked up some of these bulbs, screwdriver, and let's get this taken care of. That's not what I ordered. I've waited 2 months for this video. I plugged them in, and your boy got the wrong bulbs. Number 2 is the brakes. With daily driving, they are absolutely amazing. When I haul with them, absolutely amazing. The problem is, when you get into them drive-thrus, okay? When you get in the drive-thru, for some reason, they like to squeak and squeal and make the most amount of noise. When it rains, it gets 10 times worse. I don't know what the previous owner did with this truck, which I think I do, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. In my last truck, which was the Toyota Tacoma, after off-roading it, using it, abusing it, the brakes started to get loud and squeaky. I got a new truck expecting not to have to deal with that, and we're right back at it. This one is more of a dog whistle though. It gets really, really loud. I did do my research, and I heard a lot of people complaining about the brakes on the Toyota Tundra, so when I went and drove it, that was one of the first things that I checked. I went down the road and I hit the brakes, checked for any pulsating, any vibrations, nothing. So they're performing good, they just sound a little loud at times. Now, I'm at around 42,000 miles. Most people get problems around 40,000 miles to 60,000 miles, or they have no problems until like 100 and 120,000 miles. And by problem, I mean they just have to change them out. Number 3, okay, I have a problem with this one the most, okay? For some reason, Toyota has a problem with making windows. Great engines, great transmissions, windows, okay, they aren't any good. 2020 Toyota Tacoma, rear window, always rattling. 2021 Toyota Tacoma, for some reason, also, whenever you put the window down and close the door, it'll rattle. Or when it goes up, it squeaks pretty loud. What are the chances, okay? What are the chances that I buy a third Toyota vehicle and this window specifically and the window back there are obnoxious? Not doing it now. That noise was there. Every time you put the window down, a loud pop. This window here, when it's wet, the whole way, it'll rattle and shake. I was picking up some of the Lord's chicken, and I put my window down, and it shook from the top, it shook from the bottom, it made weird squeaks, and the dude just stared at me like, what in the world was that? That, my friend, was my truck being a little wuss. Bruh. I promise you it makes weird noises. Subscribe to the channel and you guys will see. I will upload a short whenever it does it again. I will show you guys that this truck is playing me. I can't get out the truck. And this is where things start to take a turn for the worse. This is probably the worst problem, but number 5 is gonna shock you guys. It's gonna have you guys wondering why, Aing, why? Why would you do such a thing? I like to have my truck in the city, and I use my truck for city things, like going to get groceries, going to get some of that Lord's chicken, and possibly, if I'm feeling rowdy, going to the mall. So when I discovered what I'm about to show you, well, I wasn't the happiest. Why does my tow hitch look like this? Is it A, it was used a lot, and this is just what it looks like after multiple uses? Or was it B, not used a lot, but just not used correctly? Or C, a little bit of both. Now every time I go out, I look at so many trucks, and this one is probably the worst I've seen. I made this point, number 5, for a reason, okay? One, most people don't get to the end of my video, so I'm hoping that most of the people are gone. Secondly, no, that's the main reason. This truck has been in an accident. Go ahead, type away. Let me tell you how I signed for a truck that's already been in an accident. I've been in the dealership game, so I know why they did what they did and how they did what they did, but I never thought I would fall for it. Now listen, got there, looked at the truck, beautiful. Asked me, do you like it? I like it. Test drive it. Do you like how it drives? I love how it drives. Do the paperwork, sign everything. And the last paper they give me is a disclaimer. Hey, we do have to let you know it was in a minor accident, usually just cosmetic, blase, 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 and your boy just signed. I don't know what happened, but we're here. Let me see if I have the paperwork. Shocker, I don't have the paper, but it wasn't an accident. Dead giveaway, the front doesn't have a license plate. I'm assuming that's because someone probably got into the accident and then just never drilled the holes back in. I don't know. I don't know the real reason, but I do know that one is brand new. I know people are gonna get on me and say that the truck is totaled, it's ruined. It is a certified vehicle, so if anything is wrong with it, warranty for now, because I'm about to modify it and everything. Warranty is about to go out the window, so I'm realizing how dumb a decision this was.